Welcome to all of you. Today I have something very delicious to share with you. This dish here is very popular in the Vietnamese cultures. The reason we cooking a lot of Vietnamese food today because because of the thing that's going on between Thailand and Cambodia. So I just want to take a break from that region. That way I can have a peace of mind. Vietnamese food mostly. Oh, my bad. My sorry. My apology. I'm sorry. I'm trying to situate it. Forgive me. Um, so, no, I love Vietnamese food. I think Vietnamese food's one of my favorite. Oh, goodness. How do I do this? It's one of my second likable cuisine. It's it's not only that it's delicious, it's just easy. Okay, so it's easy because because I'm used to it. Like I was telling my audience that I used to marry to a Cambodian, a Khmer Krom person, which is the another group of Cambodian who live in Vietnam. So these particular groups are patriot to the Cambodian country because they are Cambodian, happen to live under the Vietnamese rule. So, but the cultures are very strict. The religions basically are the Buddhism. So when I was married to my my former spouse, so I got the chance to visit Vietnam 4 times. Okay, with that 4 times, I observed the cultures, the food, the language. In fact, I speak a little bit of Vietnamese. It's enough just to defense. If anybody to challenge me or calling me name or calling my mom's name or doggy name, I know what those are. The reason, because the Vietnamese people, they like to use like those that's definition before they start a sentence, and they use the 4-letter word or the donkey word in the middle of the sentence, at the end of the sentence, before the sentence, the preface or whatever it is. So yeah, I know a little bit of those beautiful terms, so don't even go there with me. But you know that I'm a polyglot person, so I speak a few languages myself fluently, read and write, so I'm good at a few languages, include Thai, Cambodian, Laotian, and English. But Vietnamese is like my low stability, but I'm getting there. I mean, I have not speaking Vietnamese for like 35 years since things have gone south with with my marriage. So let's not dwell on that, okay? Today I'm just here to share with you these beautiful, delicious, I would say the Vietnamese cooking, okay? Because symbolically, I have to give credit to them because it's such a delicious recipe. And I'm gonna modify a little bit. This dish here is a dry noodles, okay? I don't even know what's called in Vietnamese. Not bun cuong. It's not bun xeo. It's not bun. It's one of those noodle dish. I have to check on it and then post it for you. Anyway, so today we're gonna go with a pound of shrimps. Okay, I have my shrimp being thawed out, and we're gonna saute it. And the reason I'm gonna saute it today, because I don't want to start charcoal. I don't want to start no backyard cooking. There's no grill here, but we're gonna saute with this pan. Okay, it'll work good. I promise you. It's gonna be as delicious. Okay, we may not smell the smoke or the flambe. One of these days we're gonna go outside and flambe like the hell. Oops, my bad. Can't say that. Apologize. What the heck? Okay, because flambe is something that you see the fire growing in the pan. I can't do that. I have drowning phobia. I have fire phobia. But I'm cooking every day, trying to overcome my phobia. It's not funny. Remember that. So, so what happened is that the kitchen is too enclosure, and I'm not playing with fire. I mean, I have fire extinguishers and all, but I just don't trust this. I just don't trust myself. Okay, so before I start, I will go ahead and bring over the tofu today. Okay, today we're not gonna have meat. Well, we do have meat here. We have shrimps and tofu. So let's move on to promoting the tofu eating. Okay, I mean, tofu are made out of beans. Beans. I think it's bean. Correct me if I'm wrong. Bean or pea, one of those brother. Okay. So I went to get the hard tofu, and there are varieties of tofu, believe me or not. Okay, there's organic tofu, which is a little bit higher than usual. I mean, I don't know what the difference is. The difference is that they will grow in they will grow without harsh chemical, hopefully, because I'm still questioning whether that is real or not, but I'm not gonna go there. So I have my my non-stick pan here because it helps when we cook something that this delicate. Okay, so it's hard tofu. It's not too bad. It's spongy, but it's still breakable. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do bite size, and I'm gonna lather a little bit of cooking oil already, I'm not gonna fry it. I'm gonna saute it. Yeah. So I'm gonna do medium heat for this. Yeah. Because stir-fried tofu take a long time, 30 something minutes. That's a long time to fry something. Even chicken cook quicker than tofu, believe it or not. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the bite size, which is that size. Okay. Yeah. If you want it that size, you're fine, but don't complain that it's too big for your mouth. So, yes, there's an etiquette in eating. Okay. Because we have a large mouth doesn't mean that we're going to get every giant bite into your mouth. Okay, no. Always remember there's an etiquette in eating food. Because sometimes when we're super hungry, we don't care, right? Well, there's a joke circulate around on the internet, right? They said that, well, the rich people, what they said is that, okay, the average people, when they eat, they were like, they started shoveling into their mouth, right? Or for the rich people, they like, well, there's a ritual. or fork. I do that a lot because, first of all, I don't trust my hand. If I go out, eat at a restaurant, if you see me use fork for pizza, use fork for burgers, believe me, I don't want to touch my burger. I don't want to touch my pizza. Doesn't matter if I use the hand solutions, alcohol, rub, whatever it is, I still feel like there's if and but. So if you see me eating pizza with my fork and knife, believe me, I don't want to use my fingers, especially when I'm going around and about all day. Even I went to wash my hand, I still question my own hand, believe it or not. Okay, here we go. I'm sauteing this this tofu, okay? And I was saying earlier that there are all kinds of tofu. They're all made from the soybean. Okay? And and there are a lot of vegetarian products made out of tofu, made out of soybeans. They have hot dogs. They have what else they have? They have hot dog tofu. They have burger tofu. They taste pretty good, honestly. You know, I mean, I have to give it to the vegetarian people. They really have some good food and tasteful food. All right, so I'm gonna come back and finish the rest because it's full. Oops, hold on, it's not. Let me arrange it nicely. So there are vegetarian tofu. I'm sorry, tofu is vegetarian. My bad. So for the vegetarian loving people, with this recipe here, if you are pescatarian or you only eat fish or shrimps or seafood only, this would be a perfect recipe for you. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing today, just the tofu and the shrimp. Okay. To do that, I also going to peel the shrimp already. As usual, the shrimp is already clean. They already removed the impurity. I washed this already. So we're gonna leave the tail on. Okay, don't remove this part. You could if you want to, but it's just for fanciness. I mean, yeah. If you want to hold your finger for that, you could. But that's why, for me, that's what it's for. Okay. When I need to like touch this part, I don't have to touch the whole food in my mouth. Yeah. So I have about a pound here. So I don't know who else is going to be eating today. I still have my vermicelli from yesterday. That was good. That was not. Was it yesterday or the day before? Hold on. No, it's yesterday. My bad. Something's wrong with my memories, right? So I do have to admit that there are something wrong with my memories. Okay, I'm not gonna hide why, because I suffer from severe, two kind of severe and rare condition. I'm not gonna identify it, but with this condition, before it was treated, before I found out what's wrong with it, I suffered a great deals, and it caused the vertigos. So when it caused the vertigo, so when I'm moving around, why a vertigo occur, or when I went walking, jogging, or do my daily life, when one of the vertigo attack, it's unannounced, so I had a lot of accident where I fell on my head, broke my broke my elbows and all that. Okay, so a few times where I hurt my head. So, and along other things too. I'm not gonna go in detail. So if I seem to lost in word here and there, and not that I'm suffering with Alzheimer's or anything like that. It's just some of the things that had happened to me with my health condition that having to do with my hurting myself along a few years ago. Well, no, many years ago. I'm treated already, but then some of the things that had occurred does not reverse. So I just have to live with it. Okay? But other than that, I'm pretty cool with my condition. I'm grateful that I'm still alive. I'm grateful that I'm still be able to converse with you. But the other 4 languages I'm speaking, I didn't forget. I'm still good. I'm writing these languages daily so that I don't lose it. I practice daily. I use that on my work, on my job, do interpreting. I still have people calling me that need interpreting. I still have friends and family who need interpreting. So I'm constantly practicing all these languages. That is the only reason that I'm able to maintain all these languages is by practicing it. If I don't, stop that. It's poking. It's spraying on me. Hold on, please. You. But my condition is, wait, pardon me. I think the army is here. Give me 1 moment, please. sorry. You know how the kid like to do, to sit there and stand there and press on the doorbell? They have to get training on everything, believe it or not. You know, that's how teaching and parenting are implemented daily, every awakened hour. Okay, so now I deshell this. Deshell. Is that deshell? I shell this. Okay, my bad. And when I'm done with the tofu, we will marinate this. I want to marinate this. We're going to use basic ingredients that we use with the pork meat or the beef or the chicken. So with this this year you can use pork meat, chicken, barbecue pork meat. Or if you do barbecue this pork meat, okay, or the beef or the chicken, it tastes even better because it has a flambe taste and the smoky taste. Okay, but because we're cooking in the house, so forget all that. Okay. I was looking for this because the kid found it very entertaining. I thought that was for the drum. I said, no, this is for cooking. I said, no, yeah, it's mine, so I'll get to do what I want to do. Yeah, the children are being funny. I'm gonna seal on the pot that I'm standing because the oil is exploding on me. That's not that. Oh, thank you. So we're serving with tofu, shrimp, and then I have the noodles already done. Okay, I made it early today because I wanted to get ahead on this cooking because the noodles itself will take about 20-25 minutes to cook. So I went ahead and done that. Okay, and I already got it formatted in this little cutie bun here. Alright, so that's done. Okay, the noodle is done. So when our meat is done, we can go ahead and eat it. I'm gonna go ahead and eat it. You still have to cook it if you wanted to. So if not, they're gonna have to go to the Vietnamese restaurant. I don't know if they serve this in Chinese restaurant or not, but definitely in the Vietnamese restaurant they will serve this delicious plate here, dish here. I think it's called vermicelli also, but it's dry vermicelli.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi.
Let me get seriously outside.
No, you got wrong. If you relax, we'll get to eat soon. Come in. So my tofu is becoming a little. So I just learned a new trick today. Okay, instead of deep frying this, you can saute this and it cooks quicker. Or if you have one of those power cook like air fryer and or portable oven, you go ahead and do this. But I use some healthy oil, sautéed. I use very little oil for this, so I didn't saute my tofu. The reason I didn't, because we're gonna be eating this with sweet and sour sauce. So we're gonna pour the sweet and sour sauce over it, and it is gonna get flavor as much as the shrimp. But the shrimp, I'm gonna marinate it with lemongrass, garlic, and other ingredients to give it a nice flavor. Next time when the weather is a little bit cooler, we can cook outside, and I can make this dish again. We can cook it outside. We can do the barbecue beef or barbecue chicken, and that would be a really amazing special way of cooking this dish, okay? And to have this grill would be even more delicious. So I'm just here to give you some basic idea how you can do this without the grill. And it's over 100 degrees today. I'm not gonna go out there and sweat myself. And so I'm gonna lower it because it seems like it's doing really, really well already. I don't want to overcook it. If I do, it's gonna be hardened. I want some a texture where it's beautifully cooked from the outside, but the inside would be remaining soft and tender. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make our shrimp marinade ingredients. Okay. As usual, I'm gonna use about a quarter cup of, not as usual that we use the lemongrass. So about half a cup of, might be too much because my shrimp is little, but no problem. You can use this for other things. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do some garlic. This is very basic, so I'm sure that you can make this at home. Okay, the challenge would be making the sweet and sour sauce. If you wanted to make sweet sour sweet and sauce, I have cooking instruction on number 36 or 37-ish. My video. I have to do research on that. I made that a long time ago. I have over 1,000 videos, so I don't even I still have some sweet sour sauce from the last time I was cooking something that needed sweet and sour sauce. Oh, it was the basil, the yellow crepe. So the tofu is getting light brown, okay? It's almost done. Like I said, if you use air fry, do low air fry, okay? Don't do like hard air fry. Let the tofu cook from the inside out a little bit. But don't overcook it because it gets hardened. I think I'm good. I might use some ginger for this too. I'm gonna do about a tablespoon of ginger. I just want the flavor and the aroma of ginger, okay? Somebody want to help me cooking it. It's all right. Don't be mad at me. It's my kitchen. Yeah. I'm gonna hit and blend it. It is gonna be good. In fact, if I want to saute my my tofu, I could right now. I just put this in the pan and let it saute. It's dry, so it's not chopping very well. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of the cooking oil. I'll do about 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna add some ingredient in there so that way once the shrimp is sauteed, it's gonna be quite ready. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of sugar. Half teaspoon of salt. I think that's all we need because our sweet and sour sauce is already have some good amount of sodium in it, the salt already. Okay? So we don't have to even need a lot of salt for this. Okay. Let me do this, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and saute my shrimp with a little bit of this ingredient we have here, so that way the tofu would have that great aroma from this oyster. The garlic and the lemongrass really married into this. It's just like best husband and wife here. Smells so awesome. Because there's no liquid in the tofu. The tofu is already hardened. So by adding the lemongrass and the gingers and what else we have in there? Garlic, gingers, and lemongrass. Okay, it looks so good. I can sample this now. Oh. It brings out the oriental aroma, you know. So it's already crunchy. So. The garlic, the fresh ingredients are already sauteing in, it's already brownish. Oh, we're doing good. Something going right today. You know what? I have oyster mushroom that I had the other day. I'm gonna cook that also, okay? Because I don't want to leave this too long, and then it's gonna get bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and I still have some of the sauteed ingredients in there, the herbs. So that works just well right now. I'm gonna saute this mushroom also before I saute the shrimp. Okay, so we're gonna do the same basic format here. We had the tofu cutting at this length here, so that we're gonna do the same thing for it. And this oyster mushroom here, the taste of it is like amazing. Look at our tofu. It looks so pretty. The golden color. And it's crunchy too. Imagine this going to on the noodles with sweet and sour sauce, some lettuce, some lettuce and cucumbers and shredded carrots. It'll be awesome sauce. And then we have our shrimp today. We're gonna do the same thing, okay? This is so good. You can try this at home. Sauteed mushroom. No, I'm sorry. I'm doing sauteed mushroom. This is sauteed tofu. It's so good. Oh, let me use a little oil because it's crying right now. It's too dry. Okay, brother. Now this mushroom, you can have it raw, so no worry if it's not done. I'm gonna do with the shrimp is that I'm gonna go ahead and pierce it to this much, okay? But not punctured completely. This is open on the back. Okay. Welcome all of you. I know I wish I had time to chat and check your messages, but let me welcome all of you. Making one of the Vietnamese dry noodles today. There's a name for it, but it's not ringing in my head right now. But the Cambodian called mee goat, mean dry noodles. No soup base, no soup base. Look at that. It has a translucence of the brownish, and I'm so proud of oyster sauce. It is working so well. You know, I mean, oyster sauce are so healthy, it's so delicious too, and so pricey. Not to mention, like I said, spend good dollars and good baht, good whatever the money you in, you know, on good food, okay? So that way you live to be 120. And that beautiful skin, beautiful hair, beautiful teeth, beautiful nail, beautiful attitude. And put some smile on your face. I know, a lot of things going on around the world. Yeah, you don't feel like you're smiling, me too. I'm second to that because, you know me, I'm troubled by certain things. I not talk about it anymore. Let it rested. Okay, so my mushroom is done. I'm gonna turn off the heat for now because I need to finish piercing my shrimp. Come. Done. I know I don't want to like wash any more dishes and plate than I should have to, so that's why I'm doing this. Good. Got two more. Oh, one more than we done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and marinate our shrimp. Let me wash my hand just a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add our herbs in here. I don't think I'll be using all of it because we only have about a pound of shrimp. If I do, it won't hurt us. Okay, it's gonna be okay because the more herbs, the better. Oops, my bad. Sometimes I wish that I'm more aware of my surrounding, you know, like yesterday, there was no sound, no audio on my YouTube for an hour. By the time I checked with YouTube. Sawadika. Damaged kids, you're always here. Thank you so much. Yes, it's gonna be yummy. When are you gonna come over so we can cook? So I can have the honor of cook for you, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, the mushroom is. Oh yeah, the mushroom is awesome. I'm not gonna lie. It's awesome. Look. Okay. Look at that. It blends so well with the tofu. Okay, it's not crunchy like tofu, but let me sample for you. I can eat a bowl of this, believe me. So good. Okay. Let me hurry and get our shrimp done so that way we yeah. You know what? I love this so much. I'm gonna go ahead and use all of it, and the flake of this we're gonna put on our noodles. Okay. Give me a minute, please. Let me go hunt for my spatula. So I have my my cooking utensil and supplies separately, because when the grandkids get into the kitchen and they use my kitchen supply, they don't put it back. So a lot of time I have to go hunt for it, and it's not even cool, you know, going back and forth and wasting my time, wasting your time. You say, how come she always be running around? I need to exercise. I didn't have enough exercise, right? Yoga alone, it don't make me, yeah. I gotta put your guy on yoga mat. You gotta do that. I do that on my own. I do a few video of it, you know what I mean? Early in the morning, and I'm like, people are like, whatever. Yeah, whatever, me too. Okay. You know what? Because I thought of something fun, so I'm gonna go ahead and add. This is half teaspoon. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. You know why? No, I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon because it's shrimp. And they're all kind of good soy sauce too, okay? Low sodium, no MSG sodium. And I found that the Japanese sodium, no, my bad. The Japanese soy sauce is pretty cool. All right, let's turn back on the stove so that way we can go ahead and saute this. But this shrimp gonna cook really, really fast. So while that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hand one more time so that I can touch the vegetables, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and use about 1 tablespoon of oil. That looked like 1 tablespoon to me. Most of the time I'm correct. Most of the time I'm not, then I'm not worried about it. Who want to stay on the perfection, you know? You can't do that. You gotta have fun and be loose, be free of worry. Shoot, at my age, I don't have time to be worrying about anything. I just want to live to be about 120, half of the more of the time that I have remained will be another 50, 60 years. Yeah. Okay, so we don't have to rush this. We're gonna do medium low, and we're gonna lay it flat. All right, remember that this is the back of the shrimp. We're gonna lay it flat. If it's gonna stay flat, if it's not, I will not worry. Nope. I'm gonna let this. Not gonna let this shrimp bother me. If it's want to curl up, let it be. Normally it curled up because shrimp has a lot of muscle. Evan, you hungry?
Yes.
Okay, wait a little bit. Okay, almost done.
Okay.
How was the Muay Thai today?
Good.
What you do?
We did partners.
You spar today?
No, we sparring tomorrow.
Are you?
Yes.
You have Muay Thai every day now?
I think so, yeah.
Well, you do, huh? I might join Muay Thai next year
Next year?
so I can beat you. Don't want that, huh? Yeah, you know what?
You're
Muay
gonna
Thai.
fight too hard.
Muay Thai's in my.
Because you're Cambodian and you guys make the sport.
Hey, that's one of the advantages.
Thailand made it too.
Yeah, but Cambodian has Bok Tho, which is probably the oldest civilization that come up with that boxing style.
Yeah. Oh, so good. So delicious.
It is, huh?
I just want to eat it all.
Yeah, relax. To eat good food, you have to have patience. Even I cook, I have to have patience too.
Yeah.
You met my grandson, right? Evan. He's only what? How old are you now?
12.
12?
Yeah. I'm going to be 13 this year.
And he's almost as tall as I am. Because he likes to eat, so he grow like peanuts. I think I can fit all this in the pan here. So that I can be free to prepare other ingredients. Oh, if you're in the kitchen right here, you'll be hungry too. You'll be drooling like, when are you going to be done? Just like my grandson is doing right now. I'm about to cook him on timeout for no patience. I think he's hungry because he just got out from Muay Thai. Spent all his energy on it. Because he had 1 hour intensive training. I went to a lot of the training, and that's for the reason I didn't take those Muay Thai, because if I take Muay Thai, I will be like 5 pounds left over, because I know muscle mass is heavier and the fat mass. But I like some fat on me, because get too skinny, don't look good on me. Our shrimp is doing pretty good. Yeah. Look at that. Told you it's gonna curl up. No issue. Oh, the lemongrass is working its magic, and it's making this. Ooh, I forgot the light. There you go. That one. Oh, it's gonna be. Whoop, my bad. I know that you are no longer alive, so don't try to run away. Yeah. Because the shrimp is so easy to cook, so I'm going to let it sit for another minute before I turn it off, okay? There's no reason to overcook the shrimp to damage the flavor, the taste. The shrimp is one of the meat that cooks so quick, just like abalone and what else? Crab take a little bit of time unless it's not on shell, and then it cook quickly also. Okay. So now I have to prepare the vegetables. So I have cucumber. Yeah, I think I'm gonna remove it. Evan ơi. Okay, I think all the meat are cooked. Let me remove the shrimp before it gets overcooked. Look at that. Oh, let me show you. Oh, so good. I'm gonna save the juice of the shrimps that had sautéed lemongrass and the herbs on it, because I wanted to saute on noodles also. If you aren't ready to eat.
She left.
Oh,
she went to go test out a bite for uncle, cause her and uncle went to go test out a bike.
Biking?
They're gonna test out. They're gonna buy. They might buy a bike, so they're just testing it out.
For you?
I think it's for me, maybe.
Lucky you.
They didn't tell me.
Uncle Stone has 2 bikes. Maybe we can go biking one day. Okay, before I do the noodles, let's go ahead and prepare our fresh veggie.
I think Lola is suffocating. I think Lola is suffocating out there.
Well, she's suffocating out there.
I think she is.
It's not lack of oxygen. You'd be silly for.
Is she?
What you being silly like that for?
She's
Lack
not
of
here.
oxygen. She's never gonna be lack of oxygen. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and pierce this into about 4 individual straight here, like that. Okay. I'm gonna save this for Lolai because Lolai is the troublemaker rabbit. She not only eat the whole house, she ate the carpets and everything. So she's being trained to be outside rabbit. Okay. So this we're gonna do a good size of vegetables. Okay. You're lucky I didn't do fancy stuff today. It would take 5 hours in here. I love cucumber. Evan ơi. And I didn't get any bean sprout. People need to serve this with bean sprout and roasted peanut. And because I'm so lucky, allergic to peanut, so that's why we don't serve peanut. Yeah, special case. I hated it. Yeah, to help me stay alive, so I have to stay away all that allergy food that can cost my life, taking my life. So I'm gonna do a little bit of sweet. This is the sweet peppers. Okay, it's not hot, but I just want some beautiful color out of it. This knife is not cut. Where's my other small knife? Hey, looking for my baby knife. Oh, here we go.
No.
Oh,
Dang it.
it does that. When I walk away.
I saved you.
No, you're not. Well, thank you anyway.
Yeah.
This one is kind of not friendly either. Excuse me. Hello to all of you. Yes, this is gonna be yummy. Believe me. Okay. I mean, if you want this particular dish, you have to go to the Vietnamese store for this. Okay. I mean, not Vietnamese store, Vietnamese restaurant for this. And ask for the vermicelli with barbecue pork, barbecue chicken, or tofu in vegetarian, and then you can do the combo of seafood. Okay.
No, there's a fork on it.
Yes. So, yes, it is. Oh, thank you, Cece. I appreciate that, sweetheart. Next time when you do come to Vegas, I'm gonna have to make a big feast for us. Okay. So. Oh, you love pho? When you come next time, we make pho. I make delicious pho. Also, we're gonna make a big pot so that will last us 2 weeks.
I think going to be the last time.
Well, thank you for being on here, Cece. Appreciate that, love. Yeah, my audience is small. It's not like Stone Paxton here, like make the audience. I want to pull all his audience over here, but one day, when I have all kind of followers, I will have my own make an audience. I'm building it, you know. I mean, not a lot of people like to watch cooking show, because you know why? Because I don't do weird cooking shows, so people don't find it entertaining. That's okay, you know. I'm doing something authentic. I'm doing something real. I'm doing something that peels and organic. So I'm not cooking anything that gonna rock the world. Maybe I should. I saw people who are doing all kind of weird cooking that's not even in the description, that, you know, they have like millions of followers and stuff like that. One day I don't have to do anything crazy, but maybe one day when God bless me with that. Okay, so you want to eat, then bring yourself a big bowl. So we have cucumber. Okay, typically, like I said earlier, in the tradition cuisine, they crust roasted peanut. Okay, it's the best to eat your vermicelli here, but because I'm one of those lucky people who are allergic to it, so that's why I'm not cooking it, because by the smell of it, it gives me headaches. It get me running nose and sneezing, and you will say, she have COVID. You know, I hate that when I go places and when I start sneezing, because I'm surrounded food and I'm allergic to, and then turn around and look at me like, you know, they need to isolate me or something, you know. So yeah. So to make this dish, give me the right kind of dish or bowl. So you're gonna be the first one to sample this. And that was my bowl. Okay. No, bring a regular plate in. No, that's my bowl for my demonstration bowl. I can do this, but it's gonna be small, okay?
Oh, small for you.
Oh my goodness. Oh, bring a big one. Bring the green one. He's a big eater. Who want to adopt this kid? I'm about to give him up already because he eats too much. My food bill is like 5 times as much when I have him. Oh, there you go.
Which one's big?
Oh, well, you can bring the bigger one you like. There's a bigger one than this.
The one?
Guess what? He think he got a big plate and he get more food. But let him believe that. So with your lettuce, you can do Roman lettuce. Oh, there you go. And use a head of lettuce or any kind of lettuce, fine. Okay, let me put this back on the heat again, so that way I can warm up the noodles for this.
Let me just put this bowl away for you. I'm putting away this bowl, the white bowl.
I hope the sweet sour sauce is still here. Huh?
I'm gonna go find this.
Hold on. This no. Oh, dengue? Oh yeah, give me that.
Yay!
Oh,
We got lucky.
but he's worried because he's afraid that he won't get to eat.
So it makes
Okay.
it better.
So for your sauce, you just so sweet sour sauce. I'm using so there you go. So I believe it's on video number 36-ish, or if not 37. Okay, so don't crucify me on that because it was a long time ago when I make the sweet sour sauce. Okay, so I'm gonna remove some of this sauteed garlic here so that I can use for another cooking. I mean, not another cooking, for more dish. The reason that I have to saute my noodles, I want to break it. I cook it earlier and the noodles got hardened. It formed stickiness. So to break it apart, I have to warm it up in the oil. Okay. I don't know how many he wants. Hey, Evan. Evan, no? I'm gonna keep him two. And then I'll add more vegetable on it. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of oil to separate the noodles. It'll be best if the noodle is it's not forming. You see it formed. Hold on. So the noodle form, you can just separate them like that. Okay. Remember, if you're not allergic to peanuts, add the peanut, okay? That would be even more delicious. Okay. Here's his noodle. Let me add his vegetables. So with the herbs, traditionally it's served with, I washed this already, okay? I got this a few days ago because I was gonna make this also, so I refrigerated, but it doesn't stay in the refrigerator too long. It turned brownish, okay? Wash this really well and air dried it and put it in the fridge. Okay, so these are the mint. So if you don't have mint, you can use the, any kind of oil. If you don't have mint, you go ahead and do the cilantro here. I have cilantro also. Okay. Let me build up the plate for him right here. Well, thank you for the heart. Appreciate that. Whoever sent me heart on TikTok. I love that. I love heart because I need some love because lately I feel like to jump on the plane and go to. I want to go to Thailand, but I'm mad with Thailand right now because when I found out the truth. So I'm not going to talk about it because I get condemned. So and they have cyber war too. If you talk crazy about the country, they shut you down. So I can't not afford to have my YouTube shut down. But if I wanted to, I don't even care for it, you know. So, but I'm already here working hard, establish my channel, and I'm not gonna have bully come over and shut my channel down because I speak the truth. Okay, so there we go. He had cucumber, he has lettuce. This little guy here, he loved my cooking, so behind my back, sometimes he'll rush quickly to go eliminate some of this vegetable, you know, right there where the trash is. And I caught him a few times, and he knows. And so, all right. And then here we go, the meat. I'm gonna give him a few of these delicious oysters, oyster mushroom. Give him some tofu. A damaged case. You gotta come down for this. I can email it to you, but you'll be crying. Actually, I really appreciate Damaged Kiss. She's been one of terrific supporter, subscribe, and always on here when I'm on here. She probably only one on here beside who else I have here? Cece. Cece, come along, and Cece, I can't wait for you to come down here so you can enjoy some of this cooking, my friend. You know, we can cook at Stone Paxton Mansion. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna give him 3 shrimps. All right, and what do I need on him? Oh, I also have this basil, okay? And basil here is pretty expensive, and they don't stay well in the fridge. So I washed this, I cleaned this really well. So I'm trying to stick this to the original recipe by having all this herbs and spices, okay? Here we go. It looks pretty. I'm sure that he's gonna eat more, but for now, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and serve him already with the sweet and sour sauce. Or you can do salad. You can do any salad dressing of your choice. Okay, you don't have to do with sweet and sour sauce. You can do vinaigrette and oil, or vinaigrette, or Thousand Islands, or blue cheese. Anyway, sure. You don't have to go with the sweet and sour sauce here, but because this is an Asian cooking, you know, we like to stick with the original context before I get my channel shut down by the Vietnamese folks. That you are really making fun of my cooking. No, not. I learned this from my ex. So you can't punish me for that, because my ex eat differently than y'all. So he's gone, but I have the recipe. Anyway, so this is how you eat it, okay? So I mean, you have to put this together and enjoy this, okay? You just like messed it up, the beautiful tray and food and bowl, whatever you do, you know, you just mess it up and ham what? Yeah, go enjoy. And let me sample it. I haven't sampled it yet. See that? I'm the owner of the food, and I can't sample it. No peanut, but here you go.
Thank you.
And let me make a bowl for demo. You want a bowl? No, semi bowl. Not. You can do a bowl too, but you can't really. I can't really see. You can't show you the beautiful decoration of it. Okay? I just want to show you the beauty of this food. You know, that it's not really delicious. It's just so beautiful. The reason it's beautiful because all these vegetables. Okay, I mean, yeah, you know me. I like beautiful food, so I'm trying to make it. Not only it tastes good, it's beautiful, have nice presentation. Oh, look. So that means this thing is organic. If you see, you know, a little cut on the leaves here, meaning that the garden is organic, there's no chemical spraying. The worm knows best, okay? I mean, the caterpillar knows. Only human think that they know, but they don't know that what caterpillar don't eat, the human will eat. That's why I used to educate my participant in my health class back in the day when I was teaching health class through Dignity Health. I was certified health educator through one of their satellite program. um, we were just having basic conversation about the organic food, right? You see that what is being sold in the supermarket, it's always like you know, going through pesticides and all that. But then as you know that if the caterpillar don't touch, the bird don't eat, you know that if human eat it, we don't know that it's not good for us, but because Americans are so, I'm not saying just American, okay, people don't realize that the perfections of the fruit and vegetables, and it's not touched by God creation, like the little caterpillars, the little worms, you know, or even birds. Then you know that the human will eat it because we want the perfection. We want that look. But the worms are, if we eat, we surely die. And you think that humans are smarter. We are not. Okay, so if you find, if you even organic, okay, even organic food and vegetable, and still look perfect to me when it's too perfect, and then you have to start questioning whether where it grow, you know, why it's perfect, why there's no hole, there's no bite, because if it's organic, the worm should be able to sink the teeth into something like that, you know. But in America, look at, ew, that's disgusting. Ew, you know, worm eat this is disgusting. But the worm said, this is good for me, good for my teeth, good for my eye, good for my transformation. You, on the other hand, and sometimes we think that we so perfect in smart and picking food, right? But we're not. We are not that at all. We are not as smart as the caterpillars. Okay? So here I'm gonna make my bowl. My mom don't eat that much. I want to make her a small bowl. Okay. Then we go today. We have delicious. What do you call this? Vermicelli dry noodles. And we have awesome vegetables. We have we have red and yellow sweet peppers and cucumbers and lettuce. The thing that I don't have today is the bean sprout, because I saw them, but you know, they didn't sell very well, so the bean sprout gone bad, and it's not serviceable for me. It was gone bad. And like I was telling my audience the other day, that I know how to make, I know how to grow bean sprout. So we're going to have to do a separate content on how to make bean sprout. I know how to make bean sprout because I told the story about how we make the bean sprout already. But now I'm going to have to make the bean sprout with you guys. But then when I need bean sprout though, you know, I mean, my kid don't like bean sprout. He said that bean sprout is contaminated and, you know, everything gone wrong. So I have with me today, I have the spearmint, this is the purple basil, okay? I know American have white basil, purple basil. So I'm not going to say this is Thai basil, because we have in Cambodia, in Laos, in Vietnam also. They said it's Asian basil. Okay, it's purple. So if you have pho, damaged kiss, you're going to have this on your pho right here, okay? Yes. Let's see what damaged kiss say. Yes, here I only have pomegranate that had big fruit like this. I have to show it to you. It came out during the harsh winter. but it's not quite ready yet because the windstorm have coming around. So because the fruit is so big now, it's like it had a good weight on the branch, because I think at least for the fruits is in one branch, so the branch like sunken in like this, and sometimes when the wind comes and it took over to my neighbors. My neighbors, they're good people, so I don't think they even care about having pomegranate on the backyard. So today, not only that I'm combining all these fresh herbs, I have this basil, and I have the spearmint. This is the Asian spearmint, okay, because I got this from Asian store, so that's why I'm saying spearmint. So the leaves are pretty healthy, and we're gonna do that. And I also have cilantro. So if you can't find any of these herbs, just go with the just sort of with the cilantro. And if you're one of those people that I don't like cilantro, ew, you know, and then you're like, you know, like that, relax. Just have it out. You know, there's no setting stone. There's no setting law or rule that you have to have all this. This is what we have in the land of bountiful, where all of this is blessed with. Okay, right now I'm blessed with it, but until the winter comes, then all this will be taken away until spring, until summer. Okay, so I have my noodles right here. I sauteed my noodles with the roasted garlic and ginger, and what else in there? Ginger, garlic, and lemongrass. And oh, it smells so good. Okay. We're gonna do shrimp. Okay. We have to watch our cholesterol, so we're gonna serve 4. Okay, for kids, some kids they love it. Oh, okay. We have 4 shrimps, or 5 or 6, whatever your appetite, you go right ahead. If you can eat a whole pound by yourself, I wouldn't recommend it. That's too many. Too much of everything is no good. To eat it moderately. Okay, even red meat, red pork, whatever it is, you eat it moderately. Okay, my friend, like they said that. Well, we don't eat pork. Okay, I respect that. I don't I don't eat red meat. I respect that. I respect everything that have to do with your choice of meat or fruit and vegetables. Okay, but I'm here to give you some of this beautiful recipe to try it out at home, and nothing wrong with that, right? Because I'm creating legacy here. I'm creating this for my grandkid, from kid, I know, maybe 50 years from now. Okay, 50 years from now, when Chef Vanna gone, I hope the YouTube still keep my channel here so that they can figure it out. Okay, so here we go. From Chef Vanna to you, beautiful Vietnamese dish. Okay, and then it's served with sweet and sour sauce. If you don't have them, you can serve them with, where's my little bowl? I brought the little bowl with me. Where you put my little bowl? Oh my goodness, when you ask questions like that, that's not even cool.
Oh, so this bowl?
No, my bowl, my sauce bowl.
Oh, I didn't move it.
Huh?
I didn't move it.
I do. You didn't see it?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I had my sauce bowl somewhere. Okay, so here's the sweet and sour sauce. Okay. So that's how you're being served in the Chinese Vietnamese restaurant. It comes separately, okay? And then you help yourself with all kind of chili pepper. In this case, this is the one of the chili pepper here. A little bit more. And I normally will go with extra chili pepper. You know me, I'm crazy about peppers. So just like yesterday, we were eating pizza. Yeah, I dream about some hot sauce on it. Yeah. We're gonna do this. Everything that go into the fridge and freezer, I pre-wash it really, really good. So this is the complimentary from, you know, when you take a bite of noodles and you take a bite of this chili pepper. Okay, so here we go. So it's served with sweet and sour sauce. Okay. To you, I want to eat in front of you, but you say whatever. Yeah. So here we go. All right. One final showdown. Sauteed noodles, everything sauteed from tofu, oyster mushrooms, and the shrimp infused with high aroma, lemongrass. What else? Lemongrass. I forgot already. Lemongrass, garlic, and ginger. So those three cousins, they go well together. It will fill up your kitchen. Your neighbor will smell it. It's like, oh, that made me hungry. You know, something like that. Or like you stimulate their brain to. My neighbor does the same thing, and then every time we cook Cambodian food, they was like, either say ew or ooh, you know. But I have not invited my neighbor yet. One of these days, I will make something that they can tolerate so that they can enjoy the cooking also. But today, I mostly owe that gratitude to all of you who've been on here supporting me and follow me on my live streaming. I don't have a lot of audience on my YouTube, not yet. You know, maybe one day I would get, like, you know, if we have million subscriber one day. Hopefully, I'm not 100 by then. So, but I appreciate every bit, every effort that you show me. Like I said, I have been crocheting a few things that I want to pick a few names from my YouTube, a few people from my TikTok, and that would be the Christmas gift from me for being here, cheering me, and communicate with me. And make sure you be on here all the time though, because I'm looking at the names and who's gonna be here to support me on like continuous basis. So that way, when I do pick names, that I'm gonna give you the gift of my crochet work, either beanies with your name on it, or that beautiful neck cover or scarf. You know, well, a lot of time, well, a few years ago, I do a lot of booty, cute booty, you know, cover your feet during cold time, the winter, and beautiful beanie with your name on it, or the little headband with the flowers on it, or whatever products I'm making. For the men, I'm gonna make a few of men neck cover or scarf, so that way if I pick a few names that are gentlemen, I will send that to them also. I'm not bribing you, okay, but this is my appreciation for the fact that you are on here to support me unconditionally, because I love when people do that. Because if you subscribe to my channel, I subscribe to yours also, because it'll show who subscribe to my channel. I know majorities of people on my YouTube channel, the statistics say that about 90% of people who on my channels don't even subscribe to my channel. I don't like to talk over my food. So about 97% of people who watching my show that do not subscribe. Because as a YouTuber, you have all of that statistic, you know. I'm like, dang, you know, how did you do that? So I understood that a lot of my viewers are from undeveloped country. They may have the phone, but they don't have YouTube account. You know, you can watch YouTube without having an account. And if you don't have YouTube account, you cannot subscribe. You can make comments, stuff like that. So I understood. So I'm okay with that. So I did a little bit of study and research on that. So I'm cool. But I wish that, you know, that 90% of people who watch my show would subscribe or be like I'll be a millionaire right now. I'll have my own cooking studio, you know, like I will have a kitchen helper, you know, I have my cameraman. Nope. So that way we can go quick. Right now I do everything. I do my own makeup. I do my own costume. I have to go shop for food. I have to prepare food. I have to cook food. I have to clean up myself. See, you know how much that work is? It's a lot of work, you know, just like me, a housewife over again, like feed your husband every day, cook, clean, and hey, regardless, it's rewarding to do the cooking show because this is a knowledge that I like to transfer to the younger generation. For older generation, they don't care, you know, say, we know how to cook, we don't even care. Fine with me. But this is gearing to people who don't know how to cook, or those who are looking to cook something that is of another culture. I cook American too. I cook Italian, I cook Mexican food, and Thai, Cambodian, Laos, Vietnamese, Chinese. So there's more food than I could afford to not show. You know, I have to show it. I have to leave the legacy. If it's not for my grandkids, then it's for kids of others. So that's my whole purpose here. Whether when YouTube gonna be friendly enough to say, okay, Vanna, let's give you some reward, you know. No, well, I'm still working on it. I'm almost there. Maybe at mid-years of next year, I'll be good. Okay, I'm doing good now. Everything is good, save for one criteria, which I'm working on it. That depending on you coming on, watching my show, and that like, subscribe, I have enough, all that. I just need some community watch hours. By then, I'll be rise and shine. And that because you've been supporting me, and just like that, I will say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, because of you here for me, and that's why I'm continue this program. This time where I feel like, why I'm doing this for, you know, I mean, to cook cost me money, but then say, hey, if I put this in the contents where it's gonna feed my family too, so it worked both ways. Just like that was what, you know, I feed my family. I also able to do food demonstration. That's why you see me cook a whole lot, because I'm feeding at least 8 people, include me. In this family, I have 3 little kids, and the rest are adults, you know. And what an adult and the kid eat like 3 times as much. So that's why if you see me overcook, like we only have 2 people, Vanna, how are we gonna do the fraction? If you do fraction, then you can send me you can send me a message, say, hey, Vanna, how do I break down to feed just a couple people? You know, I mean, because I'm doing for eggs, so you have to do the fraction of the ingredient. If it's 1 cup for 8 people, and then it's half a cup for 2. If you feed only 2, and then you can do a 1/4 cup. You have to do the fraction. You have to be good at algebra. All that time you spend in high school, all that time you take all that algebra or calculus to get out of your school, you gotta use them. I'm not good at algebra, but you know, the fraction, I know how to do it. You know, I mean, I gotta pass my high school exam too, and math is one of them. So, and college too. I was in college also. You know, I mean, I'm not the first one to graduate from college, but I'm one of the kid in my family who graduated from college, and 3 of us who graduated from college. My sister, she's with the teaching credentials, so she's been teaching for the last 40 years, and that's what my mom wanted me to be, the teacher. And like, but I became different kind of teacher. I became certified health educator, and for a few years during the time where I have to take care of my dad, and then I become cooking instructions. So I'm still teaching, right? I'm not with Dignity Health. I moved here. We lost the satellite programs through Stanford University. You know, they have this we call it the chronic illnesses, self-managed chronic illnesses, and the diabetes program. So, you know, I and with University of Pacific, I also certified through the peer program there also. So I consider myself as diabetes coach or peer profession. So then, that's why I'm trying to combine all this cooking and be mindful what's healthy, what's not, what's good for people who with health issue, with the with diabetes and stuff like that. So I recommend, hey, if you can't have sugar, then leave the sugar out, omit it. So with this knowledge, when I do my cooking show, it reminds me every time that I'm looking at different audience who may not be able to even have this kind of food, especially the sweet and sour sauce. It had a lot of sugar content in it, but you don't have to make it sweet. Like I said, you cannot have the sweet and sour sauce, and the option is to do just oil and vinaigrette. It's fine, or just a vinaigrette, or just oil, or just simple, because then just add more of the flavors, and you'll be fine. You don't even need this sauce. And that's what I'm coming from, is to be able to not just cooking demonstration. I also encourage people to eat healthy, to spend money to buy good food, healthy food, and have balance of eating fruit and vegetables. And in our class, we have the action plan. If you want to lose 10 pounds, then we do the action plan. We start little, and you want to lose in 5 months, or you lose in a year. So if you want to lose in 5 months, then you do action plan. You start low, and then you build up the capacity. You don't want to lose 10 pounds in 5 days. That would be like, it's not healthy, because then your skin will be saggy, and your attitude will be grumpy, because you have to go through extensive of modifying your behavior. Behavior is something that we can modify, but some of the illnesses cannot be modified, just like diabetes. Okay, you only can control with medication and self-modification. Other than that, once you have diabetes, it's gonna be with you for a great while. So that's why a lot of people cannot have rice, but they can have complex carb. They can have whole grain wheat, whole grain rice, whole grain corn. So those are complex carb, and it's not easily breakdowns and extended throughout the day. But if you like the refined grain, refined corn, refined sugars, and those are, once you eat it, it just get in your system automatically. So that's why this kind of things, that if you don't take class, you don't learn it from the prepared professional, then you have to do a lot of research. And so that way, if you do have those type of health issues, then you need to do a lot of research and start doing the healing. Start take care of yourself at home, because the doctor don't live with you, right? The doctor don't live with you, so that you go see him like maybe once a month, or once every 2 months, or one every quarter. So by the time you see him, a long time. If you see him basically every month, because your health is deteriorated, you need to be seen every month for consultations, or for just for treating the condition. So but if you learn how to treat yourself, you do research all you can about your conditions, how you what diet will be good for your conditions, what other things that you can have and you can't have. So you have to modify your attitude, your behavior around that. If you drink if you drink a pack of 6 cans of soda a day, you know that when you're young, you're cool. When you reach about 30 is when this is when our health gone through the transition where now we become older adult, young adult. 30, still considered adult and young adult. So in some country, that's an old adult. By the time they're 60, their life expectancy is so short, right? In my country, you see people who are 60 years old, they lose their teeth, their vision, and all that. I'm over 60, so when I'm in my country, they don't know that when we take care of ourselves, not just the beautification of adding color, adding all that beauty product, but it have to come from here. When you're happy in here, it radiated, it show on your skin, show on your hair, show on your whole being. Um, so I'm one of those people who refrain from smoking, from drinking. I don't do those things, not only because it's against the religion, my beliefs, but it's a principle. Before I even come Christianity, I don't drink, I don't do those things. So that really work well when I do join Christianity, where they don't practice, and when they do practice the word of wisdom, where we refrain from alcohol, from drugs and chemicals and all that. So it worked well for me. So that constitute your health. Though I was born with some generic disorder that really like deadly, but then the doctor is still amazed that I'm still alive. Let's put it that way. Okay, so that's why I love myself more. So not only that I survived the genocide, the Holocaust, go through minefield, live in a refugee camp, been in abusive relationship and raised the kids. Now I'm a grandmother, so I'm proud of that. So I love myself more because I got a chance to do that wonderful caretaking. This because knowledge is a powerful thing. Okay, so if you don't learn it from expert, then you're gonna have to read the book, research, talk to family members, those who have knowledge, because the little we know will hurt. Okay, the more knowledge you have, the better chance of you surviving, the better chance of you being healthy. It starts with the way we eat. If you have big backyard, you want to raise your own chicken and have your organic eggs and duck eggs. In Cambodia and Thailand, they have duck eggs. Here we don't have enough eggs. We don't grow in. We don't well. I haven't seen duck egg yet, but then there's some imported from China with those balloons, baby duck eggs and baby chicken eggs and all that. Maybe one day we'll do that. Okay, we're gonna have to like introduce you how to do those things. I know it's big in Philippines, it's big in Thailand, Cambodia also, and the balut or the baby chick in the, in the shell, it's like a big thing. I don't know in China or not, but in Vietnam I know for sure that they eat those things. So these are the culture food, okay? We always have great respect, great admiration. If it's not your type of food, then don't criticize them for eating those or cooking those, because that's part of their cultures. They value it, just like we value hamburger, like we value a fried and hot dog once in occasions, and spaghettis and and lasagnas, and we comprise in our kitchen. We cook all kind of food, whether you know or not. Lasagnas is not American cooking. That is like what? Italian cooking, and some of the stuff that we cook, we think is American food because we got it. Just like in Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam and Laos, we cook all this food thinking there was yours. Maybe it's borrowed from the neighbors, but some neighbors say, yeah, that's ours. They get offended and say, that's our food. It's your food. If I admire it, if I appreciate it, I cook it. What's wrong with that, right? I mean, you have problem with that? Don't have problem with that. Be nice, be kind, share resource, share your knowledge, share your culture, share your food, share your language. So that way the world will be peaceful world instead of fighting all the time, just like going on with my country. I'm a Thai descent, born in Cambodia. You know how bad I feel about the war. I've been crying for weeks when there was contention going on between the two countries. It hurt me more because Cambodia is my birthland, so when that's going on, and then, like I said, I have family in both countries, not just those countries, though. I have found since the genocide, my family dispersed just like 12 tribe Israel. Say for that, my tribe, Cambodian tribe, is some in Thailand. I could have stayed in Thailand if my dad had naturalization me in Thai. He didn't. So he brought us to America, and it's Cambodian. I still have family in Cambodia. I have family in Australia, in Canada, in UK. And some I know, like 3 or 4 of them work in South Korea, and some in Japan. So just like 12 tribe Israel, we got dispersed just because the war, because of somebody's love killing, somebody loved tortures, somebody loved all those cruelty. Okay, because of that cruelty, we saw that cruelty. Look at where we are. I'm here in America with my mom and dad. Now I have kids of my own, so I reproduce, You know, I want to make sure that the Cambodian legacy, the Cambodian population are being multiplied. So I have 6. Now I have 7 grandchildren. So I'm not doing too bad in replenishing the Cambodian community. Okay, one day I might retire in Cambodia. First, we want to retire in Thailand. Now I changed my mind because if I changed my mind for a reason. Okay. Yeah, want to keep my peace. So maybe Cambodia will be not a bad place because my family still have land. So there's plenty of land in Cambodia that belonged to my grandfather that was given to some of the children, part of my mom too, and my mom here in America. So I'm just go get just like, you know, enough to build a house and live with my family in Cambodia. I have family in Thailand who have farmland that we pay for it too. So I was talking to my uncles, hey, if I come back, which land do you want me to have my house sitting at? You know, so pick a spot. So maybe it depends how it goes when I'm ready to make a transition to go live in another country or live abroad, either Cambodia or Thailand. I will have a place to be, but because we support the family for over 50 years. Keep sending the money to buy land, to buy farm, to buy soil. So if I want to have a little bit so I can build my house, it won't hurt them. If I have to pay money, I would. But then for now, I'm just going to settle right here, watching my grandchildren, watching my children living their life. So I think that's where I'm at today. Okay, so, but anyway, enough of my story. Always loving you coming here and sitting here and watching and hearing my story because I have so much to tell. As a daughter of immigrant, I've gone through genocide, gone through the massacre, the killing, the tortures, and all that. You know, escaping the killing field, living in the camp for many years, and come to America and facing another type of discriminations and get myself educated. I said, I'm not gonna take the bully. I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm gonna learn the language, as many languages as I could, so that way I can become an educator. And that's what I'm doing. I accomplished that goal. I feel good. I love the language that I am able to communicate because that's what feeding me and the kids, because the language that I'm in, the polyglot, the language that I'm able to translate and work as translator. That's what put the food on my table. That's what allowed me to work with the community. Wherever I go, there's never lack of job. Even I'm here, I'm still able to work with people on phone, online. Just like yesterday, my friend was calling me and said, well, since you left California 5 years ago, now I'm diagnosed with colon cancer. When you're here, you're always making sure that I see the doctor regularly. You even translate for me. You even take me enough time that I was able to navigate. Since you left, I was so sad that you left because you're not here, no one here to support me, and I didn't see the doctor often enough. Now I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer, so then I have to talk to this person, you know, make sure that he's get his treatment. So he's feeling a little bit better, but because he's getting his treatment, so actually he's, you know, in the process of losing his hair, and because the treatment is so strong, so he really not feeling good. Anyway, you want to eat on? Julia, here goes son. You can have some more, okay? This is for the demonstration. Hold on, let me take some pictures with us, because I want a thumbnail. Anyway, so let me end my conversation today. I appreciate all of you. Love you guys for being such tremendous support to me, being such a great patient to me. I appreciate that. I say that honestly, without flattering. And that much kiss and CC. Appreciate you for your support. It meant a whole lot to me too. For give up your time sitting here and hear the story. Those are real stories. Those are my life story. And Stone and I are in the process of doing documentaries, and we might travel to Cambodia and to talk to some of the genocide survivors. And my families are all genocide survivors because we are Thai descent. Our family was like, the whole world is like annihilated, and I think I talk about that, and it's emotional, you know. So it's only a few of us who make it, and especially my own immediate family, we make it out on time. Otherwise, we've been one of the dead. I'm not going to be able to be here. Anyway, so love all of you. Appreciate all of you. I highly appreciate your kind support. And if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, jump over to your from your TikTok, and make sure that you leave your message to let me know that you follow me around. Remember that we still have select names so that I can reward with the beautiful gift from me. I crochet also, and I make wonderful crochet product, and something that you'll be proud that I can put your initial on also when I have to do early lottery, so that way I have time to get response from you, so that I have time to put your initial on your product that I'll send out to you. Okay, let's do that, right? I'm gonna pick a few names from TikTok, a few names from YouTube, so that way, and we're gonna do that maybe once a year or maybe twice a year, so that way I have chance to give in thank. Okay, all right. I'm gonna call off today. My family hungry, and it make me hungry also, stand right here in the food, and I know I don't want to torture you and looking at that food. I want some banana. Let's close this so I can go eat. Right? Anyway, we'll meet tomorrow. I have I think I want to cook either dessert or another meal. It depends, because I have grocery that I just purchased, and if I don't cook it soon, it's gonna go bad. All right, so we'll see you back here again, hopefully. Okay, hope that if you subscribe to my channel, you will get my notification. If you're not done so, please do that. I always appreciate your support. ขอบคุณนะคะ Thank you so much. ขอบคุณจ้า Thank you.